I was born for his service. He filled me with purpose. Take your time while you worship him. I'm unplugged from the matrix. Believe without seeing, I'm plugged into the faith tricks. The Daley perspective.
So where I will start, I guess I'll break down the title. So I'll start at the beginning of it with the graveyard. So the graveyard is somewhere, just if you think about just where you're from or where you grew up, it was the place that nobody really wanted to go. You know, like that's the place that you don't spend a lot of time in. So it's like, you know it, you go when it's a funeral or something like that. But other than that, it's like almost like a no-fly zone. It's a place that nobody goes to.
Yeah.
So if you think about your purpose, a graveyard is something that represents a death of something. And thinking about a graveyard in context to your purpose, there are many deaths that you have if you don't awaken to your purpose. So
yeah,
one way to think about it is you have a almost like an emotional death, because you know when you do things that you're really connected to and it makes you feel alive, but when you're doing things out of obligation, you feel a certain depth going to that thing every day, whether it's a job, whether it's a relationship, whether it's something that you know is pulling you away from where you should be, but it's that fear of the unknown that keeps you almost like a perpetual death every day. It's like it's harder for you to get motivated, because it's literally like going to that place or doing that thing or being in relationship with that person is like a death every day.
Right.
And it takes a lot of energy. The other piece of it is the graveyard as far as a burial of something. So in a graveyard, you have people that have died that have been buried, 6 feet under. So if you think about and this connects, so I'm gonna connect it with you with the scriptures you sent too. So I'm on the bridge. I'm connecting.
Okay.
I'm on the bridge. So if you have something that's buried, then its worth is no longer valuable because you can't have access to it. So sometimes people have knowledge of their gifts, but they bury it or they conceal it or hide it in a place where nobody can have access to it. So connecting to the scripture. So I wrote my notes. I wanted to make sure I had all my stuff together before I started. So the scripture you were looking at, it was Matthew. Let me make sure I got it all. I just was looking at it.
Matthew 25:14-18, I think.
Right. Okay. So in that it talks about, the people with the different talents or whatever like that.
Yeah.
5 talents, two talents, 1 talent. So we can look at it in context of talent as gifting, but also talent as money too, because that's what
14 Matthew 25:14-30. So listeners, I'm sorry, 14-30.
Okay, yeah. So in context of the scripture, the one that had the 1 talent, and then the talent can also represent the money too. So he had money. That was the talent was like a certain amount of money. So he, instead of investing that back into something that could then be more valuable to other people, he decided to bury his talent. Because he buried that, he was thinking of himself and it's like, oh, this is for me, so I'm gonna hide it so nobody else can have access. So it's the same thing. If we do that, if we have a talent or a gift for something and we bury it, then we're being self-centered, because we're saying that my gifting is only for me and my family or who's ever directly around me. But the people in that particular parable that did what they're supposed to do, not only were their talents maximized, but they gained double that. So the one that had 5 got 5 more. So it's like, that's why people can die with so much left because they're taking their talents with them in the casket. So when the casket closes, all of that talent, all of that gifting goes right into the ground. And it also connects to inheritance too. So if you fully maximize your talent, it shouldn't not only benefit you and your family, but you should leave something that could be beneficial to other people, because that's the inheritance. Because if you die empty, then all your gifting have been left to bless other people.
I'm scribbling because you're saying some stuff that's making me so